I'm curious, does anybody have any ideas or plans for using IGTV and how you can incorporate it in your ministry? And at what levels, and any thoughts or anything, basically. Just I'm open. Does anybody have anything? Okay, Justonian.
So for the church, again, this comes down to spread too thin. I don't have time to manage IGTV for the church.
Mm-hmm.
For myself, what I'm doing is I'm taking my Instagram stories, since those only live for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually downloading it because you can download it as a single video,
Mm-hmm.
if anyone didn't know that. And then I'm commenting on it and then uploading it to IGTV to live for forever. So my day one actually was when it flooded down here. And my stories was all about my trying to get home. I was in knee deep. My car was fine, but I couldn't get out of the parking lot. All the exits were knee deep. And it was about to rain some more. I had to get home. I didn't want to be stuck at the office. So I trekked down the flood, and my stories was me talking about it, making fun of the people, taking pictures of me walking through the flood, funny signs that were halfway underwater. It was really good. It was a really good story. And I thought, well, this would be pretty, I really want this to live forever. So I downloaded it. And then of course, IGTV had just come out the day before. And so I just uploaded it, and I was like, this is, I think, what I'm going to start off for. So more documenting of my life, and day-to-day stuff, and just kind of almost like a journaling technique, and maybe it'll encourage someone else. So I did it again the next day, where I kind of went through my Saturday of, here's how I take care of my family. Family's important. And then I download the stories, and I just kind of preempted, like, hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of IGTV. Yesterday was a fantastic day. I'm going to show you everything that I did. And I had a couple of thoughts about what I did, and I'll play the story, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, so this event really sparked something in me. I didn't like how the gym was closed or something, but I made something out of a bad situation. And myself a year ago would not have done that. I would have gone home and eaten a box of Oreos because the gym was closed. But that's not who I'm trying to be anymore. And so I'll kind of comment on that a little bit more. So in short, I'm taking my stories and I'm kind of making a YouTube video out of them, so they can live longer forever, and kind of almost like a behind the scenes thing, because I talk about on Facebook, on Instagram, I talk about web design. On Twitter, I talk about web and church design. And then on Facebook is just my stuff. And then of course I have all the Church Training Academy stuff on the Church Training Academy stuff. So I really don't have a place to talk about my behind the scenes stuff. So that's what Instagram has become for me. So I'm using it for behind the scenes stuff, and also as a way to archive my stories that I want to save.
That's not a bad idea. That's a pretty good idea. Are you aware of any churches or ministries or anybody that is doing anything with it as of yet? I mean, we're talking it's a week old, so I mean we could be jumping the gun.
I am so glad you brought this up. He's kind of like us. His name is Justin Keller.
Mm-hmm.
He is Keller Thinks on Instagram, so I'm assuming IGTV. He is another guy that is a very big proponent of stop recycling your content and stop, putting videos. Like, people are putting videos on IGTV and it's all cut off and the composition's weird and the subtitles don't work. And he's like, stop this. It's bad. It looks bad. So he's actually making dedicated content for IGTV where he talks about design and production, and he's very motivational. I mean, he's an awesome guy. Very cool guy. I'm going to invite him to the show one day.
Very cool.
He works with a lot of churches. And so he's doing fantastic stuff. Another guy, it's a little bit of the repurposing, but he does it in a good way, is Dave Adamson. He's the online pastor for North Point. He does 2-minute Bible studies on IGTV.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So those are really cool. Let me see who else I'm following. Someone else that's doing good. I only check in IGTV every couple days. Let's see, following.
While he's looking there, has any of you guys done anything with IGTV? Anybody played with it? Have you guys all installed it yet? I'm getting head shakes. I know Neil has. Yeah, Jordan hasn't. Okay, that's good. It's nice to know that you guys are cutting edge.
Well, that's our job, Dave.
That's right.
Our job to.
That's right. I installed it the day that it was on, and I've looked at it a few times, but I have not jumped in and started doing things yet.
Yeah, no, I don't see any. I just searched for churches, and a couple that came up, like Elevation, they're just doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're just reposting older content. So
one thing you can do, if you're already taking some of your sermon clips and stuff and like trimming them down to be like square and putting them up on Facebook and stuff, you could actually do something similar to that. The cool thing is, instead of, you know, trying to do 10 minutes, you could, and again, you're going to have to do some surgery on it to make sure that it's going to fit, but you could do like a 9x16 or a square or whatever that happy medium is, where it's like, it's not quite 9x16, you know, how's it like that? It's not quite 9x16. It's not square, but it's like right in between. And do, you know, maybe like, instead of like a 2-minute clip on one point, maybe take like the 3 main points or something of your sermon, you know, and then have them go boom, 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 you know, and almost do it like you would a YouTube video, where you go ahead and put up the text, you know, do, you know, this, that, the other, you know, that sort of thing. So get creative and play and try things like that. Over time, that platform will kind of be known as something, and right now that's still kind of up in the air, what it's going to be. So start playing with it. I mean, you do something wrong, people don't like it, then who cares, you know? And then all of a sudden you do something right and it gets a lot of traction. Do it again. Let's see if it was a fluke, or see if you struck on it.